The 10 richest people in the world. Number 10, Mukesh Ambani, the resident of Mumbai, India. He is the chair and managing director of Reliance Industries with a net worth of $84.5 billion. He has an ownership stake of 42% or a total of $73.79 billion. He has also have a lot of Mumbai residential property that cost $410 million in his private assets and $1.60 billion in cash. Imagine that digits when it is converted into Indian money. Number 9, Sergey Brin. As of May 2021, Brin is the 9th richest person in the world according to Forbes, with an estimated net worth of $102.1 billion. Sergey Brin stepped down as president of Alphabet, parent company of Google, in December 2019 but remains a controller, shareholder and a board member. He co-founded Google with Larry Page in 1998 after the two met at Stanford University while studying for advanced degrees in computer science. Google went public in 2004 and changed its name to Alphabet in 2015. Brin was absent from public Alphabet events for much of 2019. He spent his time on Alphabet's Moonshot Research Lab X. Brin is now reportedly funding a high-tech airship project. Number 8, Larry Page. With an estimated real-time net worth of $105.3 billion as of June 6, 2021. Larry Page stepped down as CEO of Alphabet, the parent of Google, in December 2019 but remains a board member and a controlling shareholder. He co-founded Google in 1998 with fellow Stanford PhD student Sergey Brin. With Brin, Page invented Google's PageRank algorithm, which powers the search engine. Page was CEO until 2001, when Eric Schmidt took over, and then from 2011 until 2015, when he became CEO of Google's new parent company Alphabet. He is a founding investor in space exploration company Planetary Resources and is also funding flying car startups Kitty Hawk and Opener. Page has avoided public appearances since Sundar Pichai became Google's CEO, including Alphabet's 2019 shareholders meeting much to investors' chagrin. Page is a clean energy advocate.
In number 7, Larry Ellison. With an estimated real-time net worth of $108.5 billion as of June 6, 2021, Larry Ellison is chairman, chief technology officer and co-founder of software giant Oracle, of which he owns about 35%. He gave up the Oracle CEO role in 2014 after 37 years at the helm. Oracle has grown in part through steady acquisitions of software companies, the biggest of which was $9.3 billion for NetSuite in 2016. In May 2016, Ellison pledged $200 million to the University of Southern California for a cancer treatment center. In 2012, Ellison spent $300 million to buy nearly all of Hawaiian island Lanai. So far, he has built a hydroponic farm and a luxury spa there. Ellison joined Tesla's board in December 2018, after purchasing 3 million Tesla shares earlier that year. Here's a fact about Ellison. Ellison never finished college. He started out building databases for the CIA, and Ellison never finished college. He started out building databases for the CIA. Daughter Meghan has financed films such as Zero Dark 30 and American Hustle. Son David produced mainstream movies like The Terminator and Mission Impossible.
Number 6, Warren Buffett. With an estimated net worth of $108.8 billion as of June 6, 2021 according to Forbes, he graduated Master of Science in the Columbia University, Bachelor of Arts and Science in the University of Nebraska-Lincoln, known as the Oracle of Omaha. Warren Buffett is one of the most successful investors of all time. Buffett runs Berkshire Hathaway, which owns more than 60 companies, including insurer Geico, battery maker Duracell and restaurant chain Dairy Queen. The son of a U.S. congressman, he first bought stock at age 11 and first filed taxes at age 13. He has promised to donate over 99% of his wealth. So far he has given more than $41 billion, mostly to the Gates Foundation and his kids' foundations. In 2010, he and Bill Gates launched the Giving Pledge, asking billionaires to commit to donating at least half of their wealth to charitable causes. His source of wealth is Berkshire Hathaway, self-made. Buffett still lives in the same Omaha, Nebraska home he purchased in 1958 for $31,500. Rational people don't risk what they have and need for what they don't have and don't need, said Warren Buffett. Number 6. Mark Zuckerberg, with an estimated net worth of $119.7 billion as of June 9, 2021, Facebook, the social network Zuckerberg runs, has become a go-to communications tool during the coronavirus pandemic lockdown. More than 1,000 advertisers joined boycott in June to protest Facebook's lax policing of hate speech and misleading posts from politicians. Zuckerberg started Facebook at Harvard in 2004 at the age of 19 for students to match names with photos of classmates. He took Facebook public in May 2012 and still owns about 15% of the stock. In December 2015, Zuckerberg and his wife, Priscilla Chan, pledged to give away 99% of their Facebook stake over their lifetimes. Source of wealth is Facebook and self-made. Zuckerberg and his wife, Priscilla Chan, are spending $3 billion in an attempt to end, cure or manage all disease by the year 2100. Zuckerberg and his wife, Priscilla Chan, are spending $3 billion in an attempt to end, cure or manage all disease by the year 2100. In January 2019, Mark Zuckerberg purchased $59 million worth of waterfront property on Lake Tahoe in California. We may not have the power to create the world we want immediately, but we can all start working on the long term today, said Mark Zuckerberg.
Number 4. Bill Gates, with an estimated net worth of $126.5 billion. Bill Gates and Melinda French Gates, now divorcing, chair the Bill Melinda Gates Foundation, the world's largest private charitable foundation. On May 3, 2021, Bill and Melinda each announced on Twitter they were ending their marriage after 27 years. They will still co-chair the foundation, Gates, who co-founded Microsoft with Paul Allen, died in 2018. In 1975, has transferred at least $3 billion worth of shares in public companies to Melinda. As of March 2020, when Gates stepped down from the Microsoft board, he owned about 1% of the software and computing company's shares, He has invested in dozens of companies including Canadian National Railway and AutoNation, and is one of the largest owners of farmland in the U.S. To date, Gates has donated $35.8 billion worth of Microsoft stock to the Gates Foundation. Here's a fact about Bill Gates. When Gates was a kid, he spent so much time reading that his parents finally forbade him from bringing books to the dinner table. Gates took a break from classes his senior year in high school to do programming with his friend Paul Allen at a power plant in North Bonneville, Washington, said Gates. Number 3. Bernard Arnault, with an estimated net worth of $194.3 billion. One of the world's ultimate tastemakers, Bernard Arnault oversees an empire of 70 brands including Louis Vuitton and Sephora, In January 2021, LVMH completed a deal for American jeweler Tiffany Co. for $15.8 billion, believed to be the biggest luxury brand acquisition ever, LVMH spent $3.2 billion in 2019 for luxury hospitality group, Belmond, which owns or manages 46 hotels, trains, and river cruises. His father made a small fortune in construction. Arnault got his start by putting up $15 million from that business to buy Christian Dior in 1985, 4 of Arnault's 5 children work in corners of the LVMH empire: Frederic, Delphine, Antoine, and Alexander. Arnault remained Farinel's chair for another 6 years, until he acquired and reorganized luxury goods maker Financière Gauche in 1984, eventually selling all of its holdings other than Christian Dior and Le Bon Marché.
Number 2. Elon Musk, with an estimated net worth of $151 billion. As of June 9, 2021, Elon Musk is working to revolutionize transportation both on Earth, through electric car maker Tesla, and in space, via rocket producer SpaceX, He owns 21% of Tesla but has pledged more than half his stake as collateral for loans. Forbes has discounted his stake to take the loans into account, He stepped down as chairman in 2018, after making alleged false statements about a plan to take Tesla private, triggering an SEC probe, SpaceX, Musk's rocket company, is now valued at $74 billion after its latest funding round in February 2021, He grew up in South Africa, then immigrated to Canada at age 17. He landed in the U.S. as a transfer student to the University of Pennsylvania, Fun fact, Musk was accepted to a graduate program at Stanford, but deferred attendance to launch his first business, software company Zip2. As a kid, Musk taught himself to code. He sold his first game, Blaster, for about 500 combo. I operate on the physics approach to analysis. You boil things down to the first principles or fundamental truths in a particular area and then you reason up from there. Elon Musk said. Number 1. Jeff Bezos, with an estimated net worth of $190 billion. As of June 9, 2021, Jeff Bezos founded e-commerce giant Amazon in 1994 out of his garage in Seattle. He will step down as CEO to become executive chairman in July 2021. In April 2020, Bezos said he would give $100 million to Feed America, a nonprofit that operates food banks and food pantries across the country. Amazon has faced criticism from U.S. senators and the general public for its treatment of warehouse workers during the coronavirus pandemic. He and his wife Mackenzie divorced in 2019 after 25 years of marriage, and he transferred a quarter of his Amazon stake to her. Bezos owns the Washington Post and Blue Origin, an aerospace company that is developing rockets for commercial use. Fun fact about Bezos: growing up, Jeff Bezos worked summers on his grandfather's ranch repairing Caterpillar tractors. Bezos met Google founders Larry Page and Sergey Brin in 1998 and managed to become one of the company's first angel investors, putting in $250,000. So, that's the richest people in the world.